That's all. Yeah. No. Uh-uh. No, you can't put this one in everything. Just use this one. If you got this, use this one. You can actually take that off. Just like that, like you do. Hand it to me. Yeah. Hand it to me. Okay. Yeah, you can leave it on there. Yeah. Are you ready?
Mm. I went to the doctor yesterday. I don't even know why she asked me. What wrong? I don't even know why she asked me that. Like, what wrong? She said, you all right? Are you okay or something? I'm like, she asked me that. I was saying, I was straight. But I guess that's what they supposed to ask anyway. Cause they did, when the first, um, her assistant come in, they ask you the questions and stuff, right? She was going down the list asking questions, and every time she asked the question, I answer, she's like, anything else? I said, dang, I sound like I'm at a fast food restaurant. Anything else? I hate when they do that. Damn, give me time so I can think. But when they do that, when they do that, it's almost, they rushing you. Like, anything else? If you give me a minute, I'll tell you. I hate it when they do that. And that's how that I felt when she was standing there just, uh, what she asked me, when was your last visit? And you had any of this? Every time, uh, Did it this and that. Anything else? I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm at a fast food restaurant. Damn. Sure, a little passion. Damn. Tell you, these people at these places don't give a fuck no more. Ain't very rarely. It's very rare. These days. Very rare. You gonna run across somebody that's in that really care. They ain't that no more. Like it used to be. Hey y'all. Happy birthday, Nancy. 47 years young. But I can't, I don't know, it's just something about it. I mean, I be wanting to come on every day, but this is it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this every morning. I don't want to go through this. I do it enough. So I don't know if doing this YouTube triggering it or what the fuck, cause anyway, um, I told her about Shawn. I ain't tell her, but I just told her that she passed away, and uh, she was like, "Do you need any counseling, mental health, therapy?" No. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it because if I felt like I needed it, I mean, why not? I did it one time. And if anybody in it or thinking about it, if anybody that done it or in it, let me know your experience with it because the first time I talked to a therapy was when I was doing my gastric bypass surgery. You gotta go through all them different types of shit before I guess to see if you mentally ready. But I don't understand. I don't know. I felt like it was useless. 'Cause I did it for like a week. And I just felt like it was a man. But I felt like it was just useless. It was just useless. Maybe he was just wanting no damn good. That's maybe that but I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't see I'm like, and I got kind of deep with him, but he said that like, you know what I'm saying? He said that like he didn't know how to respond. I don't know. So I just didn't. I'm thinking, what the fuck would therapy do? Put in my glass. And then what I don't get is that this is the first time. This the first time I seen this doctor since y'all was with me. The last time I went to the doctor, I told you she diagnosed me as being diabetic. That's it. And hell, the last time I went, shit, Charlotte was with me. It was me, Charlotte, and my other sister. Because when I told them my numbers, Charlotte like, shit. Yeah, I be jumping for joy. That was my number. I wish, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, now, she did say like the cholesterol was kind of high, borderline high, right? But she didn't give me no medicine. Okay, mind you, I go back this time. Mind you, I haven't seen her like I said, and it's been a minute. And she gonna go off and only thing they did, they took some blood, listened to my heart, blood pressure, took my weight. That was it. And answer, I asked a few questions, checked my feet. She said, you got flat feet. I always knew I had it. Mama told me I had flat feet. I mean, I haven't thought about my feet being flat no more until just yesterday when she was like, you got flat feet. I probably about the second or third time. But like I said, the first time I heard it was my mama told me. Anyway. So anyway, she was like, I'm going to prescribe you some cholesterol medicine. What? Sometimes you hate to make people feel so stupid, especially when they're supposed to be the genius. But right then, I'm thinking to myself, you ain't checked my cholesterol, but yet you want to prescribe me some cholesterol medicine. The fuck? I get it, I ain't taking it, cause I was like that shit. You want to check my shit for you? Why did I take that? Get my glasses. Hold on. Y'all, I'm rambling. Like I said, normally I be saying all this shit but fortunately, I got y'all. That's that right now. I meant fortunately I got y'all. Or what I was trying to say, unfortunately I lost. Unfortunately I lost who I could find in. Unfortunately, I got y'all is basically what I was trying to say. Anyway, do y'all doctors do that? I know I can't be the only one. I know I can't be the only one. Yeah. What did they do? Let me hear them motherfuckers say they were coming. I think it's the more. The plums. Anyway, back to her. So what y'all think? Damn it, did I do that? Thank God. Don't y'all hate it if y'all miss the filter and it get in the thing, honey? I don't like that at all. Oh. I would have had them up. See, I don't really like this faucet these motherfuckers put in, but it's too confusing. I would have been alright with the regular standard sink rather than see, that'd have been. Well, that's supposed. If you turn it that way, that's cold, facing that way. But if it face this way, turn that way, hot, hot that way, cold is this way. It's fucking cold. Like I said, I would have been better off. Fuck did not do so. Well. I use the hard cup because I love y'all. Yeah. And the hardest thing to me about, losing somebody is the shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. you know, one minute you may be, smiling. Next minute you mad. I mean, pissed. What the fuck? I mean, damn. I mean, what make a motherfucker give up on you? On you? That's stupid. That is damn like stupid. Stupid. Damn. Mental health is that shit real. I'm telling you, that motherfucking shit is real. But you can't handle some shit. Seek some help. What's the point? Well, I mean, what is the shit? I mean, it's crazy. But you can't live for somebody else that don't want to live. You just can't. Shit. I made some B-Loves sauce, right? And I had this over they ain't got no date on it when I got it. Oh, I can't see the motherfucker. Is it a date on it? 7/16/24. Oh yeah, okay, that's when I got it. 7. My glasses. Yep. 7/16/24. That's when it expires. No wonder it didn't taste right. I'm like, damn. 7/16/24. So weird. But when I made it, I was like, something. Okay. That's why they say read the fine print. Yep, sure do. Y'all see it? Can y'all see that date? 7. No, y'all can't see it. Anyway. Yeah, I might well throw that away. I was gonna do that anyway, 'cause I was like, that didn't taste right. But, oh. Damn. I guess all seasons are like that, ain't it? Perfect. Perfect combination. Nah. Big, let me, oh God. Oh, yeah, y'all. I'll be right back. Yeah. Had to change. My sleeve got wet. And if y'all know me. I don't like to be sticky, nor do I like to be wet. So, unless, you know, unless I suppose to be wet. I don't know. I don't motherfucking know. Y'all see, I walked into the door I'm like, damn, I didn't even know it left that until I looked in the mirror. I was washing my face and I'm like, damn, where did that come from? I'm like, damn. Good morning, Kanisha. Good morning, Sheila D. Hey, Whit. Metro. Hey, Christina. Manson. What's going on? Hey, Donna. Have I ever... Well, definitely not no cat. Not no cat if I want to keep it inside. If I get anything, it would be a dog. What's up, OK Lounge? Hey, Denise. Strasser. Thank you. Hey, Salty from Germany. Hey, Bakiba. You think so? OK Lounge. I don't know. Like I said, when I went to therapy and the thing about it is, dude didn't even talk to me about, like I said, most of the time, he just listened to me. He told me, tell me about yourself. Shit, the whole week I'm telling him, I'm talking about Walker. He ain't asked me nothing about my damn weight, how I eat, what I like, So when I left it, I was like, this is a waste of damn time. I just waste my gas coming the fuck up here, but it's part of, in order for them, Same way, if you look at 600 pound life, it's the same thing it is in reality that you got to go through. They don't just soon as you go and cause you ain't got to be 400 and 500 pounds and shit like that for them to, to put you off. Same way Dr. Now do it with them. That's what it is in real life. You go once you go um they tell you got to lose a certain amount of weight by the time you come back. With that, they put you on a liquid diet. Now that liquid diet will do it. You lose them 50 pounds in 2 weeks. Or was it 10? You about 20 pounds. Just nothing but liquid now. Nothing but liquid. You said counseling will help with. Hey, Xavier. Yeah, but I'm okay, Christina. I mean, I ain't know it was going to be, like this. I mean, I done lost people. My mom, my dad, brothers, sisters. Okay. You think so, for people? That's what I'm saying. How did it help? How did it help? Explain to me how did it help? Hey, Kelly. Hey, Martha. Hey, Boo. What's up? Hey, Tina. Yeah, that's real. That is true. That's the real. That exactly. That is 100%. But the motherfuckers ain't for free. Talking to someone who is not biased and just releasing how you feel without any judgment. Good morning, Cal. Oh God, sorry to hear that, Martha. My sister and I lost my daughter in 2011. Her boyfriend pushed her onto a homecoming train. Damn, Martha. Oh yeah, no doubt. Having Woogadam is tremendous. Has it worked out because it's like I've had them almost 3 weeks every for 3 weeks for every day. When it get a little frustrating, you know, uh, with artistic kids, whereas they both on two different levels. But overall, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I wish I had 3 more weeks. I mean, be lying if you sit here and say, peaches and creams because it ain't. Especially when you trying to do something, and you got to go somewhere. You got to uh, get both of them ready, and uh, one this way, this one you got to run down and bed to do this. You know what I'm saying? So, and then for the most part, I mean, sometimes it get frustrated, especially if I'm running late. But if it's just something that on my own time and I'm getting undressed, it don't bother me because it's something I'm used to. Something you used to, you either get over it and move on, or what I'm saying, or you just sit and be mad about it. You're my youngest. Well, don't be, you ain't gonna be mad. Just try something to help it where, it's make it easy for you and them. That's what works. But yeah, having my babies helps a lot. But I said I was going, I don't know, did I tell y'all or was it TikTok I told I was going to do like 15-minute thing. That's what I might start back doing, just to get back in the algorithm of YouTube, because they ain't doing me. They trying to carry me, and I guess it's my fault because I ain't been putting out. But I think I do the life of Casey on TikTok, and I just come and chill with y'all. But yeah, I tell you, that little boy, he is something else, and he like when he say you do something for him or something like that. Thank you, Aunt Wanda. And if you don't say you welcome, Casey, if you don't if you don't say it, he'll say it again. And he'll stop what he doing, and he'll look at you. Thank you, Aunt Wanda. I said, oh, thank you, Casey. He'll go on about his business. He wait for that. You welcome, Casey. He is something. I'm telling you, that little boy is something else. He makes him and Wooga makes my day. And then it's, the looks that Wooga give you, like, it's just a joy. And boy, if he think I'm trying to, or if I'm gonna like get loud with Wooga or something like that, he'll be like, I don't want to. It's like he'll do something. He'll try to do something funny to distract me from if I was like chastising or getting on Wooga. He is something else. He about to get on my damn nerve with that though. Like he's stopping me if I want to. Well, if you don't go somewhere and sit down. But sometimes I say that's a good mechanism, because like if he around somebody else and he see that he may be in trouble or something, maybe he know that he can distract them from. But anyway, I just said I'm telling you. And can't stop the car. Soon look, I'm always saying when we get in the car. It's like get in the car, get in the car. And when we get ready to go next time, come on, Wanda, get in the car, get in the car. I said, I'm telling y'all that boy is something else. And I be trying to wake up. I be trying to wake Wooga. I be like, Wooga! And I won't even sit here. I'm sitting here, just trying to playing, playing with Wooga. Wooga! Like that. Next thing I heard Kate, Wooga! Boy, I'm telling you, he is too much. He keep me laughing. My piece of word. And he just saying my name. And don't want nothing. I want. I wonder. I wonder. I wonder. Look at Wooga. I'm telling y'all, and a comedian. And he got this thing now where, but he got it off on the internet from the Chinese motherfucker he be watching. And he'll be like, ha 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 ha, pointing his finger like, ha 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 ha. I don't like that shit. Them had to break him from that. I don't like that. To me, that's too much. I don't know. It's too much of like picking and bullying. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to get in the head, because he do it every so often. And he'll do it like we out. He may do it at other kids. Never know. Motherfucker might think he picking at, because that's basically what they look like. Ha 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 ha. Like that. You don't know. He just picking it up off and The internet, this little Chinese man he watch all the time, so I'm gonna have to start popping his hand. Stop that. Don't do that no more. But I don't want to break. I don't want him. I don't want him to think. I don't want him to stop being funny. But I'm afraid if I pop him when he do that right there, well, I'm just saying, there's just something he gonna have to know the damn difference. Cause to me, you pointing your finger and laughing at somebody is a quick way of getting your little ass whooped. Hmm. And you know, easy cause some kids like, "Mommy, he picking at me." You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they do. They soak up everything. Exactly. How you remember that boo, Casey Wasey? Oh my God, you! I was like, that boo is something else. Boo is something. You hear me? She is something. Exactly what I call him too, Casey Wasey. How you remember that? Amen to that man. I think you know what I'm saying. I think for the most part, I think the most part they get me the most is so she was so young and she won't ready. You know, that's what hurt the most when you know the person won't ready. At least that's what I feel in my heart. Which somebody told me that she told them she was, but this was like when she first. Oh yeah, this is when. Yeah, this when she first went in October. That's what somebody told me that she said to them back then, and I was like, I said, yeah, she probably did was saying that back then. I said, but later on, no, she won't think like that. I said because even with her, the video I made on her birthday, you know, I mean, I could tell. I used to tell her, I used to tell Charlotte all the time, girl, I know you better, you know yourself, and did. So I pretty much know if she won't really, if she won't, if she was in that dark space of not wanting to live, I'd have seen it. And I asked her, even though she took a few minutes before she said, because somebody asked me, do I want to die? Hell no. Give a damn what position I'm in. Hell no is the answer. She just went, no. But this was before her birthday. And I think I was getting on her about because the nurse had come in and told me that the night nurse, she was coming in and she was, I forgot how it started or something, whatever. She said, oh, when she come in, she asked Charlotte, um, she said, you getting up on your own or you gonna use the lifter? My head turned just like that. The lifter? I said, the lizard? She said, yeah. She said, last night we used it because she said, she couldn't get up or something, something. And I was like, why in the world? I said, how you couldn't get up, Salt? Just like it. Because, I just didn't understand. That was, to me, I felt it was unnecessary because that just defeat the purpose of you trying, whatever. That's what I'm saying. But all I'm saying is, I can't beat myself up trying to say shoulda, woulda, coulda because of the simple fact I feel like this right here. She should have been more verbal. She walked around with her mouth tight, going through what she was going through because she wanted to go through it. That's the way I look at it. It hurt because she's not here no more. And I'm not able to talk to her, but I mean, she played with her health. She played with her mental. She played with, all of that. Shit, I can't, yeah, I knew her, but on certain shit, I can't force her to do something that she don't want to do that she ain't gonna do. Like I said, that mind is a terrible thing to waste. That's why I say I don't play games. I don't play no mind games and shit. Mm-mm. Got crazy motherfuckers and shit. Motherfuckers that do that and lie bad and all of that shit there. Yeah, they got issues. Some bitches got issues mentally. That's how it start going fucking crazy. Alzheimer's and dementia and shit. With people like them that lie bad and what I'm saying, truth ain't in them and shit. Mine start going. I'm just saying, I ain't never, I'm like this right here. I'm not going, that's one thing. I don't know, I couldn't, I'm glad. I thank God that we are totally two different people, personalities and all. And do I think that she was okay with me, like just me not having a life and totally, taking care of her? Yeah, she was okay with it. She wanted it that way. Hmm. You think it bothered her? You saw didn't have not one piece of guilt in her that I ain't have no life except for taking care of her. Yeah, she wanted me up under her 24/7. I remember one time I told her, I said, since you don't want to try, I said, ain't no need. Why should I sit up here every day, all day? When, hell, all we were doing, I was just sitting here. She's sitting there. She ain't making no effort to walk, wanting to get up, wanting to do nothing, ain't talking, nothing. I said, so what's the point of me sitting up here like that? I said, I could sit at home and do that. I said, so, I said, I'm going to give you a break. But, of course, I lied. I couldn't. The, mm-mm. I couldn't sit. I couldn't leave but there knowing them motherfuckers in there ain't going to do what they supposed to do. I said, hell no. Mm-mm. But I thought that if I said that, that would kind of motivate her to want to do, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Didn't put no pep in her motherfucking step. Shit. She acknowledged it because she told my other sister when she went to go see her, Wolf grandma, when she went to go see her, told me, yeah, Charlotte told me you said you won't coming back no more. I said, yeah, I did tell her that. I said, but I also told her, but see, that's the only thing that she read, that's the only thing that she wanted to take from what the fuck I said. I ain't coming back. I'm not coming back. Never mind her telling you, get up and try to do this and do that. Never mind that. All she heard was, I ain't coming back. And I think online, so well, damn, we could have went places while she was there, but to me, she ain't never opened her mouth to say she wanted to do shit. I just can't be that way. If I don't give a fuck, cause you don't never know until you ask or say something shit. You don't never know. I don't give a fuck how much the raw is, especially if it's family. My sister, I don't give a damn how much you argue. I'm gonna ask you any damn way. I'm telling you, just was no help at all. Didn't suggest nothing, didn't ask nothing, didn't say nothing. Just crazy. Oh well, yeah, he might be, boo. He might be. I'm trying to tell you, but you know what's funny? What is funny is now I cuss around him, but he don't never cuss, and he'll repeat what I say, just like I said, like he'll repeat things that I say, but if I say something like "Get your ass over here," you know what I'm saying? He'll say "Get over here." But I wonder how he. I'm telling you, I would tell y'all, but I ain't had. But of course, Grandma didn't. He be cussing. I said, well, why he don't be cussing here? Cause kids don't change up now. They don't change up like that. If he cussing it up there with y'all, why he ain't doing it here? Anyway, so he ain't doing it. And like I said, just like Kenzie, she know better. I told her, she talking about why you cuss. I said, cause I can and you can't. And let me hear you say so. Yeah, that's all you got to put in them. Shit, they ain't know what they had. That's just like, hell, motherfucker, I'm grown and you ain't. I drive, you don't. I cook, you don't. That's the difference. Shit. When you get grown, you can cuss. Not around me. They do soak up everything. Hey, CK. Yeah, it's out of my control. Well, she was taking a lot of meds now when she was there, but it changed. But well, she didn't. Like I said, she hadn't changed her way, her personality and stuff hadn't changed from when she was here at home. Cause shit, y'all know here at home, I had to beg her to get up half the time, and then, she won't, stayed in the bed most of the damn time. Like I said, I was sitting here last night, and I think Charlotte lost it. She lost it when she had her last stroke. When that morning we were getting ready to, she had a doctor's appointment. She was, I had already got dressed. I was just in the bathroom, doing little stuff, and she was still in the shower. So I'm in the back there, and then all of a sudden I heard something like a loud thump. So I ran, and she had fell in the shower. And cause first she was like, help her up. Yeah, and with her couldn't help herself up. She was that weight was too heavy for me. We'd have both been, So I called my niece. My niece wasn't able to help pick her up. So we called the ambulance to help get her up. And she still didn't want to go to the hospital. But she said, I'll be all right. I said, yeah, but you don't know what the fuck you don't know what happened. The fuck you is standing up, but you don't know what's happening. So we go, and that's when they said that. And after they said that, shit won't the same no more for her mentally. But I didn't see it then like I saw it, like I am just seeing it now. Back then, okay, this is, what I'm saying, this is another milestone we're going to have to get over. We just going to have to do what we got to do. Main thing is you still, it didn't cripple you. You just got to keep it, stay moving. But she had been through some things, man. But like I said, um, she has always had an issue with being a diabetic, you know, from when she was younger. Just, question all why her, why she's so young, the only one, the youngest one in the family, to her that was diabetic, and didn't sit too well with her. But she moved through it. But Charlotte messed herself up when she went. I don't know how long she had went and won't taking her medicine. And I took notice, and like I said, that when I noticed it, I don't know how long it's been. I don't know how long it had been since she won't taking it. But what made me notice it was, I forgot what we had, but I had got my cousin that made that cabbage. That cabbage I always tell y'all about. I had got my cousin to make me a pan of that. And so when she came home from work, I noticed she made a plate and she had the fat meat and she was eating that. What's up? Since when had that been eaten? I know we don't eat that there. So I'm saying, well, since when you been eating that fat like that? So I asked, I said, what in the world? I said, since when? I said, you ain't got no business eating that fat like that. And I said, when the last time you took your medicine? Because I hadn't, normally I would see her, stick herself. I hadn't seen. I said, when you take your medicine? And the reason why I hadn't asked him, I said, well, because she was going to work, and I figure maybe it was too early, and she would take it at work. That's why I hadn't asked her, where were her until I started seeing when I saw her eat that meat. I said, wait a minute now, you know damn well you ain't got no business eating that big slab of fat like that. And when I asked her what she taking, she said, blowed it off. So I said, oh. I said, you better be taking your medicine. And is that the same night? Yeah, that's the same night that or was it the next week? I think that it might have been that same night. And yeah, I think with that same night she had we was in here, we were getting ready to watch a movie, and she got up to go get something to drink or something. And I'm sitting there in the chair, and and I hear something like like shaking like that. I said, "What in the world?" So when I got up just in time. Cause by the time I got up and got there to the refrigerator, she was falling to the ground, seizing. So I called 911. And even then, she didn't know what was going on. But anyway, they took her in, and they were like, her blood sugar was 900. And from there on, it went downhill from there. That's why I said I don't understand. First of all, especially when I mean, you can't be that damn. Oh, like I said, I know. I see. Maybe you going. Maybe 2 days, three the most, without maybe seeing how it is, without taking your medicine. But a whole, I don't know. Like I said, it had to be a minute. I don't know how long it was before she won't take it. I believe it had been over a month. She probably won't take it. And see, she didn't realize how much damage that she was doing to other shit. But she still revamped, but still, even with revamping, she still, didn't take that in consideration either. Good morning, Joanne. I almost lost a loved one to them. They were loopy all the time. And see, it probably could have made it. Probably was the medicine that was making her sleepy and all of that. But hey, Adam. Yeah. Hey, Arlene. But yeah, it's just from there. She was slowly but surely dropping the ball. So she was slowly giving up. And see, my thing is, I'm not even paying attention to the point of, because I'm not thinking that, she a person that want to give up. I mean, I feel like what I took it as to be her being lazy. I never once thought, oh, what I'm saying, that she was giving up. 'Cause I felt like, hey, she won't live. I just felt like Charlotte didn't want to do the work, you know. But I didn't understand why she slept all the time. But then I chalked that up as, hell, if you laying in the bed all day and can't move and ain't doing nothing, what do you do but go to sleep? But nah, that ain't always the case. Just cause you in the bed, everybody that's bedridden don't sleep all the time. So I mean, it was there in the fact that, like I say, it was her meds. But we're gonna look into it. We got a lot going on behind it, so Yeah, but that's why I say, it is important because mental health come in a lot of ways. And I understand that if she did, I just won't. Yeah, that's true, but I feel like to me, I don't, well, to me, I don't. I don't feel like, I don't feel like it was more mental than it was, but then I look back. Well, yeah, they did say but they did tell her, um, they did tell her, well, no, now Charlotte didn't have, no, she won't like that. She won't go on like that far as her brain wise because her motor skills and stuff was still there, getting up, uh, you know, brushing her teeth, washing her ass, all that. She still had that. I mean, even when she was in the rehab, yeah, she had got to one point where she was letting them do it, and that's when I went. I said, I don't understand. I said, but that's just habit. That's just, I mean, because I was like, shit, you could have been even when she was at the hospital. I was like, you could have been washing yourself up, but it was just, habit. She in the hospital, they do it, but that could. But anyway, well, none of that gone far. And then just like, getting her up. Once you get her up, she can walk, she can feed herself. So all of that, she still, that part of her brain was still active. She still, was good on that. And I guess I didn't catch it because hell, I didn't ever see where, she won't forget nothing. I asked her something, she asked, hell, she forget about like the fuck I forget, so that's why that didn't throw me off if she forgot something or didn't remember something. Cause shit, y'all know hell, I can put something down right now and forget what like my glass what the fuck I done with it. So that didn't, give me no inkling. Cause with that, she remembered everybody. I mean, we having a conversation. You know, she know what the conversation. So I'm saying they won't mentally like that. No, it just it's what she chose to do. I think she chose to just give up on her. I don't think that her mind stopped. I think she chose to stop. That's why I come after because she was good. Hell, shit, Saul was straight with her mind until going through all that. Other than that, shit. Right. Good morning, Jennifer. Well, I don't plan on this being the topic every day because what are you talking about, bro? Oh shit! I won't try to hide it. Mm-mm. Say it's a lie. I think you will. You know, to be honest, what you think I think she would want me to do, or what I'm doing. Charlotte was very, 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 very clingy of my time. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And this before she even got sick. I used to tell her if I didn't go nowhere, she didn't go nowhere. If I went, and I told her, I said, you ain't got, if you want to go somewhere, you could go. You ain't, I mean, you act like you don't know your cousins and shit. You don't want to, if I ain't with you, you don't want to go. Which I understood, cause hell, they done got to the point where they want nothing but damn bullies, her and shit. And she know, you know, they talking shit to her, I'm gonna talk shit to them. But she used to talk shit back, but she got to the point where Charlotte won't no competitor. You know what I'm saying? She didn't. She won't. She definitely won't nobody that love to put the. She was a sore loser. She ain't like nothing to challenge her, cause she hate to lose. I don't know. It just took some. I don't know. It was just big. Do you ever know somebody that they hate to lose or be rejected or something ain't right? Especially now if it's just them, fine. But if it's in front of people, oh yeah. I mean, but and it's just like with me and her. I can ask her a question, and it's always to the point. Like she got to think before she, and like it's almost she was answer she given is an answer that she felt like that I would have said. It was always like I can say it, honey. Charlotte had some waves on her ass. I mean, Charlotte was something. Yeah, it's like she want her. She always would like she want herself. Put it this way. It's almost to me as if she was like somewhat. I think a little bit. She was a little bit um, ashamed of her lifestyle. She never really embraced it. Mm-mm. She said she did, but she didn't embrace it. She really won't. She really didn't embrace that lifestyle, and then she won't with nobody. I think the only ones that she really only time I think she really was embraced it was when she very first come out, and she ready to let everybody know then that she was gay. But the girl that she was with, she wasn't ready to put it out there. You know, no, no, no. That's what it was. That girl was ready to put it out there, but Charlotte won't. And so, being that Charlotte wasn't ready to be exposed like that, they broke up. And that was her heart. That girl was her heart. That was her. I believe that was her first encounter. And that, when I tell you, that broke her heart. That was the only one out of all the girls, all the relationships that she had. I would say that was the first. That was the first one I said that really cared and loved her, was genuine with her. After that, she didn't run into no more females that gave that. You know, she didn't run into no any more females that wanted to make her embrace her lifestyle. I mean, when she was with the black girl, yeah, of course the black girl was okay with letting it be known, but she didn't, she came off as, she really didn't give a fuck. Rude and loud and disrespectful and hateful and cheating and lying, all that was going on the whole time. Where you know, shit, Charlotte was about the Charlotte about the loyalest motherfucker that you will ever meet. Never disrespected or raise her voice or talk shit or to that girl ever. So I had to give her some get right. I was happy as hell when they broke up. Yeah, should have been broke up. Shouldn't even went far as it went. But again, like I said, Charlotte one of them people that she was a very dependent person. So and then when she got with the white woman, oh hell no. It won't even about the color. I ain't even see the color. It was her fucking personality that blew me. She started out lying. And see, when a motherfucker person think that they run into somebody that's slow, they, especially when you got a heartless motherfucker, they prey on it. And that's what I feel like, the white lady did with Saul, because I asked Saul, because why I asked her was, it started out, it was good, because I had invited them to one of my co-workers' cookout. Her and, the white woman and shit. Like I said, she was cool. I liked her. She wasn't the best looking thing to look at. There, Charlotte Gold, I could say. I like, hell, that motherfucker was straight ugly. I said, what the fuck? You can tell you won't in. You can tell. You can tell looks don't have a play a factor in your shit, honey. That's what I said to myself. He never tell Charlotte that. I like, damn. But motherfucker like that got to grow on me. Hell yeah. So, but she ain't one I care whether she grew on me or not. Like I said, it was just the point. I was like, she was okay until I started seeing she was, cause one night she came. Well, anyway, we went to the job. They went with me to the party, to the cookout. And what got me was that they saw them bought a jug of liquor, which I know that white girl bought it. Charlotte ain't shit. If Charlotte would have bought it, it wouldn't have been it would have been a pint. It wouldn't have been that much. So anyway, when they got ready to go, Charlotte take it. So I'm like, Damn. I said, now. So first I thought it was her because I knew she the one that bought it. I said, why did you bring the liquor? Well, she said, hey, she ain't said nothing. You probably want to suggest, because I know white folks don't do that. She ain't take that liquor there and had no thoughts and picking it up and bringing it back. That's what we black folks do. So anyway, that, like I said, that just rubbed me the wrong way. Because of course she co-signed with, I did, girl, bye. So anyway, so that was the first encounter. Well, since they had been dating, that we had a little miscommunication, and so I so that was that. So then I noticed I had to start watching them. So one night they come and they were here, and so I'm sitting here watching TV. So I ain't even paid them no mind. See, 'cause that's how I said I'm not into her shit like that until so I'm sitting there. Mind you, I had just come back from I don't know. I don't be honest with you. I don't even know why I had a 20-piece nugget for McDonald's. 'Cause I don't even eat that shit like that. So, but I don't know. Maybe I had it because I think that's what I don't know. Be honest, like I said again, I don't know why I had a 20-piece nugget there. But anyway, Shaw them come home and oh, I ain't even paying no mind until Charlotte come and say, can she have some of your nuggets? I said, yeah. She said, because she ain't never had one before. I said, what? I ain't say nothing, but when she got it and she took it, I said, she ain't never had no nugget before. And I heard Charlotte in there was telling me, telling about it and shit. Mind you, now she got 3 kids, 3 boys. And she was from Germany. Russia, one of them motherfuckers. And but them boys and shit was born and raised down here. Goldsboro. The fuck? So I'm sitting there, I'm listening. You dip it there. I stood up and went right straight to shoulder. I said, what? I said, you said this the first time you ate a nugget. I said, girl, ain't no damn way that's your first. And I said it just like, I said, ain't no damn way this your first time eating no damn chicken McNugget and you got 3 boys. Ain't no way in the world. I know y'all lived at McDonald's. And she started laughing. I said, girl, I said, you know what? Then she tried to play it all like she was joking. That bitch won't joking. If I hadn't never got up, see, that's what I'm talking about. I know how the fuck y'all sit there and believe that you can. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Gullible. And I ain't just saying this about you. I'm just saying this about all these kind of, gullible motherfuckers. Why would you sit there and believe that this funny looking bitch telling you? First of all, she had it done tell you knew she had. If I knew that she had 3 boys, that mean y'all done had a conversation about, her staying down her staying down here, how long she been down here, and it didn't click in your mind no damn word to know that this bitch lying. And after that, I was through. I was done. Cause then after it seemed like after that, it's so she started acting fucked up. She started acting just like the black girl. I mean, damn pat. So I told Charlotte, did you tell did you tell this white girl about you and that black girl relationship? Of course, she lied. No, I just told her that we broke up this. I said, so you didn't get into nothing about how she used to, do the family and all that. No, I didn't. Lying. Ain't no way in the fuck I kept saying that. And I even told, I say no way in the hell. I even told myself, I say no way in the fuck this girl got an identical. I mean identical, do the same shit, act the same way as that black girl act, and you ain't told her about her. Oh, how she did, how she talked to the family, how disrespectful and stuff she was. Ain't no way in the hell you ain't told that girl that shit, and she doing the same identical shit. No, she told her. Ain't no way in the fuck you felt like. Cause see, why I feel like she felt that she could do that is because she realized in Charlotte telling her how she treated the family and talked to the family. She realized Charlotte was okay with it because of how long her and that damn black girl stayed together. So she took it, the white woman took it as, oh, well, if the black girl disrespected and talked shit to him like that, and you still stood with him, hey, I can do it too. Well, she got fucked up at it. Hell no, ain't about playing that game and shit. Hell, the black girl didn't get off on it like that either. Hey, Charlotte didn't tell you that part. You come here thinking you gonna be disrespectful and shit. I mean, that's different if her and Charlotte stand together like they ended up doing. But shit, when you come in and you got you as somebody and somebody else is there, no, you got to respect that. Used to come and just come right in the damn house. Charlotte like she scared to tell, well, not this. No, you don't live. Charlotte don't stay here by herself. You don't just walk in this motherfucker like you live here. Not bitch. I sure did. I had a lock on that motherfucker. She would have to lock. Or stand out or Charlotte. Only way she would knock on that thing and how she would do it, she would call Charlotte when she was pulling up in the yard, telling Charlotte just like a little dog, going and unlocking the door, going and outside the walker, all that dumb shit. That woman won't about shit, didn't do nothing but lie all the time. I mean lie. Like she gonna tell Charlotte, it won't know like she ain't know nothing about she ain't never been to no Victoria's Secret. I said, now you know that bitch lying. I said, that's where the fuck they had the runway shows and shit in Germany and Russia and all them damn parts up there. I said, if anybody know anything about Victoria's Secret, it's them niggas. Shit. But yeah, I ain't get two fucks about. And then, she tried to tell Charlotte she didn't cause her husband passed. Well, she claimed, she won't with him. But again, I like I said, Charlotte told me bit. She told me shit, but she didn't get into it all the way. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, it's like this right here. Charlotte wanted to be with her, no doubt, but at the same time, she didn't want she wanted to be in denial with this woman. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But see, like I said, my thing is like this right here. Like I always told her, if you like it, you like it. But at the same time, just don't sit here and play stupid. I can't, like I said, it ain't good to be in a relationship if you feel like somebody controlling you or you can't say what you want, what's on your mind until you get mad. No, fuck that. Shit. That's how niggas run over you. But she used to be bad. Thinking, she was jealous of she was real jealous of me and Charlotte, relationship as sisters. She always was doing something thinking that she was you know, breaking our bond. Even to the point when she convinced Charlotte to move out. She really thought that she was breaking our bond. Bitch, you got a lot, girl. Ain't but one way that bond could have been broken, and that's how it was broken on February the 14th. And March the 23rd. That's a bond broken. So somebody asked me, did I call? Fuck no, I ain't like her like that to call until she deserved to know. She deserved to know. Cause she ended up uh, moving up this way in them new houses. Thinking Shaw will go move up there with her, right? This after cause she even gonna tell Shaw she didn't get no beneficiary money, no money at all for her. I said, now and Charlotte believed it. I said, Charlotte ain't no, and now she's a military wife. And you know damn well the way she tried to stay how strict. It ain't no way, and the nigga was still in the service, reserve and shit when he passed. So you know he had insurance on him. She ain't do nothing but tell Charlotte that lie. That's all that was. Lying to her. Cause mind you, she claimed she didn't have no damn money, but yet she moved up here to these new developments. Nice big ass house. And it wasn't nothing that she thought Charlotte was gonna move in with her. Charlotte said she told her, hell no. This ain't like when we had that apartment and it's a little the half one with my half one about $200 or $300 for the bill. Bitch, you talking about up here paying over her grand for that's just rent. That ain't including the utilities. Yeah, this motherfucker white woman, you literally thought Charlotte was gonna move in with her, help her pay them damn bills. She might have stayed there. I don't even think she stayed there. I don't even think she was there a damn month. I give her a month. I say a month, but I don't even believe she was there a damn month. I really don't. And she let it go. And I told Charlotte, I said, yeah, and this motherfucker sitting here and telling you, but yeah, she telling you she didn't get no in beneficiary money. Tell me he didn't have told a lie, talking about that nigga didn't have no. I mean, but you know what? If you somebody that's fucked up like that and they run across somebody that they can tell anything to, they run with it, and that's what that motherfucker did. Yeah. And see, Shaw won't the type of person that she won't nothing like me. Shit, I'm gonna ask questions. See, I ain't gonna let you ride, especially if I don't feel like something don't sound right and something this, and especially if I know better. But I guess at the point I don't know. That's why I say, Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, you exactly right about that. People go after people that they can use for their survival, and that's exactly what that bitch. Both of them did it. Both of them did it. They didn't care for, Charlotte like that. They weren't into it. They weren't in it. Now I could say now the difference is I can say that white woman was more. She was more passionate with Charlotte, and do uh she did like to go do things, and you know what I'm saying, move around with Charlotte. It's like I that's the credit that I can give, at least when she was with Charlotte, you knew she was with Charlotte. You know, if we were somewhere, something like that, she won't off some doing this and doing that. You knew if they came together, you knew they came together. If they left together, you knew they left together. So I can't say that she didn't. They did do shit together. She was always, let's go to the mall. Let's go to the beach. She always, now I give her that. Now she really enjoyed. I think eh, she really enjoyed being with Salt. That's the credit that I can give her. I will give her that much. I don't know if she did it. I don't know if she did a lot of it because she was thinking she was, keeping me and Charlotte or keeping Charlotte away from the family or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I had got to one point believing that's what, because it seemed like every time something come up, like we gonna do something, she always had something to do or wanted something for them to do. So, like I said, I agree that. I do, I will say that. And then, Shot gonna say something about she, mind you now, she was married to a black man. Done met his folk. I already done told Salt, went to that church and everything. They loud, da 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 da. So she used to the black people. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it was just the bullshit for me. Sometimes you keep believing everything that motherfucker tell you. I said, that motherfucker used to black folks. She used to the loudest. That shit ain't scaring her. I mean, act just like she was fragile as hell. Um, mm-mm. You done said that she married a black man and she met his family. I think she said the nigga was from South Carolina. And you know them niggas laugh. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, where it come in that you believe, where it come in that you believe that this woman is scared of black folks. And that's something she want to tell you, so you can stick up under her. So you can stick up under her when we out. Cause see, she didn't like we go somewhere together. The white woman now. But you know the black girl, she didn't give a fuck. She was glad if Charlotte move and won't up under whatever. But the white woman, she didn't want Charlotte out of her eyesight. Hell no. But it is what it is. Well, y'all. I'm alright. I love y'all. Stay prayed up. And I'll see y'all when I come back.